313-574-1653. Telephone 313-574-1653. What is your name?
Givens Green.
Givens Green?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you're set for, well, it's just set for pre-trial. Givens Green, Lonzo.
Pardon me?
Middle name Lonzo, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get going. I'm gonna start bringing them in. Are you driving, sir? Marcel Lee? You're not driving, are you?
No,
No.
I'm sitting in front of the Secretary of State. I'm just trying to get in here first.
Trying to get that license, huh?
No, trying to get my registration. I got my.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Barry. On the client Hogue, he has a unregistered untitled too that I saw. So if you want to go back in the breakout room and speak with him. All right, let's get going. Can you turn the system?
Where was he? PNP?
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
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 Okay, good morning, everyone. What I'm gonna do the best I can to get you out as fast, efficiently as possible. Now I'm gonna get you out in the order that you came in. So if you know, I'm gonna do the reviews first, and then we'll get you out in the order that you came in. Lauderdale, we've already spoke with. Limmitt is here. Good morning, Mr. Limmitt. Mr. Limmitt.
Morning.
Morning. City of Detroit versus Andre Edward Limmitt. Case numbers SP 1397292, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Jones.
No, you don't have to put your appearance on the record. I'm sorry. Mr. Limmitt, state your name for the record.
Andre Edward Limmitt.
Mr. Limmitt, good morning to you. You never took care of business, sir.
No, I owe some money.
I know.
Yeah, I need 30 days.
4 days. When are you gonna pay it?
I need 30 days, if I can, Your Honor.
Get into a payment plan. December the 16th, 2024. Get in. I'm gonna mark the file, allow payment plan.
Okay.
I can't do any more than that for you. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Limmitt, have a safe, happy holiday. Thanksgiving season. I'll see you back.
You too. You too. Thank you.
Is Jalen Green here? Griffin-James, Bernard,
Yeah, I'm here, Your Honor.
morning to you.
Good morning.
With Allstate, easily save and get quality protection. Yep. So what are you waiting for? Today, you're in good hands.
City of Detroit versus Bernard Griffin-James, case number U6980692. State your name for the record, Mr. Griffin-James.
Bernard Deshaun Griffin-James.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review. I see you took care of your business. Let's go back and see what we're looking at. Well, did you have, well, you took care of part of it, you paid. What about the testing and the testing in the class?
I did the testing, Your Honor. Here go the thing, the paper right here. The class, I called a few places and they basically just giving me the runaround. I called
Did probation get in contact with you?
No, I called a few probation offices that I knew of, and they just kept spinning me and giving me the runaround.
No, let's get probation on the line, man. Give me a minute. We can get you somebody to give you where you can take that class. I know eBay has a misdemeanor morality class. eBay, that's the one probation is gonna recommend. Go on the computer, right? eBay, EBAY.
All right, I can take it from there.
Go on there and type it in right now and see if you can figure it out.
All right, I gotta hold on 1 second.
And can you send me the test? But I don't. You can redact the results.
I can send you the test results. They negative.
Well, okay. You didn't have to tell everybody, but I guess that's not a bad thing either to say. I think the people that want to hold it, the people that don't have those good results. All right. Let me put my email in the chat. You can send the test like that, and then look up that eBay class, and you may be able to set it up right now. And you can give me a date so we can get this matter closed out.
Okay, I gotta go to my computer. It's upstairs, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna pass the matter.
Okay.
Let's call. Where is Shenise Gillian here?
Yes.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
This place called EBAY, and see about the class program.
City of Detroit versus and the state of Michigan versus Shenise Gillian, case number SX4259572. State your name for the record, please. State your name for the record, Ms. Gillian.
Shenise Gillian.
Day of time set for review. I'm going to dismiss the case and close out the blocking traffic. You paid. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you. Okay?
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Did you guys walk out? Did you talk to the prosecutor over there?
Oh, well, this was for my motion for Allison. I did talk to Shannon, yes.
And what did they say?
She doesn't have any direction from DPA, so just started doing my motion.
So no, I thought you did get some.
I did get some more discovery, yeah.
So your motion is based on a discovery?
It is, and I also are the
As far as not having fine.
right.
Right?
Yes.
And what is she gonna say about that?
I talked to Mr. Bowman too, and he told me to talk to her and she didn't say anything about it, so. I mean, I said, I think they're gonna leave it to your discretion.
Where's your client?
She should be, logging on Zoom.
Yeah.
She was gonna log on Zoom, but I couldn't call her.
What?
Yes.
All right, Jalen Green. Christopher Grisham. Jalen Green, Christopher Grisham.
Judge, she wants to adjourn also. Is that fine with her?
For who?
For Terrence Mustard.
Let's get, who is Jenny Radler, please?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm an advocate for Mr. Lundy-Gray from the farm program.
Okay, Mr. Radler, okay. For Lundy-Gray?
Yes, sir.
All right, give me a minute on that. Let's call the city of Detroit versus,
I don't have a file, I have an email.
City of Detroit versus Jonathan Hogue, case number U60204121 and SP 123555971. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Hogue. State your full name, Mr. Hogue.
Jonathan Lucas Hogue.
Your Honor, I've not been able to speak to Mr. Bowman. Is he present?
I haven't seen him yet. And you,
Yes.
Mr. Hogue, you have an unregistered untitled that I didn't see before I put you in a breakout room.
Well, Your Honor, Mr. Hogue does wish to have the matter set for trial, a bench trial. We need a bench trial.
Okay. All right, that's what you want, Mr. Hogue?
Yes, sir.
Come back on the January 27, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir. Bring in some valid registration if you have it. If there's nothing further, you have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
What was the date again, Your Honor?
January 27th, 2025.
January 27th. Okay.
Safe and happy holiday season.
Okay. And what time was that?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, copy that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Miya Lewis. Case number SP 1558679, counts 1, 2, and 3. And SP 1558725, counts 1. I guess you say 2 and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Jayesh Patel, P number 65385 for Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, would you please state your name for the record?
Miya Lewis.
All right, good morning to you, Ms. Lewis and Mr. Patel. Today, date and time set for a pre-trial. How is the action plan going, Ms. Lewis?
It's going good. I'm really almost through with it.
All right, things going better for you in your life?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. All right. I'm happy to hear that. And I think, Mr. Patel, you want a 90-day adjournment,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
February 18th, 2025 at 8:30. Again, Ms. Lewis, I'm going to just reiterate the fact that keep working hard. I know things will change. I guarantee you that as long as you put in the work and you have a support system, and that's what everyone needs.
Thank you.
Whether they believe it or not. But at the end of the day, you have a safe, happy holiday season, ma'am. And I look to see and hear some more good news from you in the new year, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, best
Thank
of
you.
luck to- Thank you. Soroki, and who was the defendant?
The Honor Raymond Lanier.
Raymond Lanier. And you know, I read your message and absolutely, I look forward to it, all right?
Very good.
This is the state of Michigan versus Raymond Tyrone Lanier Jr., case number SX 435-07961. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Raymond Lanier.
Here he is, Mr. Lanier. Please unmute. State your name, please.
Did you unmute?
Yes.
State your name, Mr. Lanier.
Raymond Tyrone Lanier Jr.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is a date and time set for show cause for purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Defendant waiving formal reading stands mute at this time, Your Honor.
You're not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Is this a trial date or what?
No, this is actually today's our show cause date, but he failed to appear at a pretrial. And so we're requesting a final pretrial to get discovery. Then we'll set up if we need a trial.
Why don't you just set straight for trial?
Okay, that's fine too.
You have more
Whatever the
time,
court's
20 more days, and then it'll get some finality one way or another.
Okay, I have to send out the discovery request today, so we would need to give them at least 21 days under the district court rule to provide the discovery.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. All right, discovery. I just marked a request for discovery made on 11/15/2024. Trial date, January 27th, 2025, 9 a.m. There's nothing further. Mr. Lanier, have a safe, happy holiday season, and we'll see you in the new year, all right?
That's going to be, that's the trial date, and that's by Zoom, is that correct?
That's like Burger King. You have it your way.
I'll take it by Zoom. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you.
And what time was that?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Thank you. Okay.
What you got?
I'm saying, man.
Morning,
Keep waiting on another time to see if they're going to.
Officer Nelson, I'm checking in on Lewis.
Decent, so I think he's going to get something again.
Okay, all right.
You know how the kids do.
Hey, they're excellent, man.
Oh, that's what I all right. All right. Mr. Who was that was speaking to me? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Officer Nelson. I'm checking in on Lewis. H.
All right, Lewis. Henry Lewis.
Now.
All right, Henry Lewis. I got you checking, officer. Good morning to you. Oh man.
You all right?
You all right?
Oh, yeah, you're good. All right, thank you.
And let's go with Mr. Basil Johnson. Good morning to you. Who's your client? All right, I don't see Mr. Johnson.
Sweet.
Let's go with Mr. Radcliffe. Who an advocate for today?
Mr. Lundy-Gray.
Hello.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is that Mr. Lundy-Gray?
Yes.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. Let me start to name some of these people I need to
Hello?
identify. Hold on 1 second, please. This must be what you call it. Did I just, is that Mr. Green I just let in on that Motorola Moto G?
No, I'm on the computer.
No, I'm talking about another Green. I'm talking about Connie Green.
Oh.
Motorola Moto G, I'm asking you to unmute yourself and turn your camera on. What's your name, please? Yep, unmute yourself. What's your name, please?
Dante Lundy-Gray.
No, not you. Motorola Moto G, what's your name? You just unmuted yourself.
Oh, Charles Ruffin.
Say that again.
Charles Ruffin, sir. My apologies, sir.
Charles Ruffin.
Yes, police officer Charles Ruffin. My apologies, sir.
All right, no problem. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. I had issues signing on. My mistake. Okay. Hey, Marty, could you come here a second?
I'm gonna try to make sure you're in the right courtroom. Ruffin, R-I-F-F-I-N.
R-U-F-F-I-N, sir.
R-U-F-F-I-N. And what is your first name, Charles?
Yes, sir.
And what is your middle name if you have one?
It's E, sir. I'm a police officer, sir.
Oh, that makes a difference. Good, officer. Well. All right, good morning to you. All right, I have a Samsung. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself and start your video.
You're live.
I sent you a prompt. Samsung, start your video and unmute yourself, please.
Okay, sir. I'm having problems with my phone, sir.
No, not you, Mr. Ruff, not you, Officer Ruff, and I'm talking to somebody. I got you identified.
Okay,
Samsung,
I'm sorry, sir.
Unmuted yourself. Start your video, please.
Yes, this is David Lee. This is David Lee. Yes, David Lee. Yes.
All right, you're gonna have to turn your video on so I can see you. All right.
I thought it was on. I could see you.
I know.
That should do me. Let's see. Is it working now?
Yeah, and now I will make sure it works when, yeah, it's working now. Good morning to you. I need a phone number.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, we can see you. Just mute yourself until we call your name, please.
Okay, sir.
It was a telephone that signed in. They must be gone. Oh, no, 313-200-3335. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
I'm Dorian Lyles.
Dorian Lyles?
Yes, Dorian, D-O-R-I-N-L-Y-L-E-S.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Your Honor, you got Marvin Ligon in your courtroom?
I haven't if I haven't called your name, then I have it written down. So Marvin Gunn.
Yeah, Marvin Ligon. I just want to make sure I was in the right courtroom.
I have Marvin Ligon.
Yep, that's what I said. Yep, Marvin Ligon.
Now, Mr. Ratliff, you said Lundy. Oh, let me just get one more person identified. We'll get going. On the iPhone, I just let in the room.
Hello.
iPhone, what is your name? Good morning to you, sir.
DeMarco Mendez Long.
All right. DeMarco Mendez Long.
Yes.
I don't see you on the docket. Let's see.
He on the first page.
You said what page?
He on the first page.
This-
Fourth name under 830.
Okay, great, great.
It's Stephen. It's Stephen. Called you Stephen Green. Hey, Jermaine.
Lundy-Gray, right? We're gonna get back on.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. This is the city of Detroit versus Dante Lundy-Gray, case number SP 108-61291, SP 1203053, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 143729991, SP 9220701, State of Michigan versus Dante Lundy-Gray, case number SX 3425043. 18444028 counts 1 and counts 2.
It's my appearance.
18448571. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Lundy-Gray.
Mr. Lundy-Gray, put your appearance on the record, please.
Dante Lundy-Gray.
And Mr. Ratliff, I know you're here for as an advocate. Go ahead, you can put your appearance on the record too.
Yes, Mr. Jimmy Ratliff, advocate for Mr. Lundy-Gray from the farm program.
Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench board. Go ahead, Counselor, for as far as arraignment purposes.
Your Honor, going to waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges, and ask any warrants be set aside.
Willing or not guilty in your client's behalf, will give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lundy-Gray, have I seen you before?
No, I'm not sure. Probably a brother.
Pardon me?
Probably a brother.
All right. So good morning to you. I do see that your client owes 1, 2, 3 civil infractions, no insurance. One is a no insurance civil, it's a $258 fine. And 2 other no insurance, no proofs, $288 fine. Now keep in mind, your client owes more than that, Ms. Soroki, but those are the 3 tickets that are preventing him from getting clearance to sit down here at the 36th District Court. I do not know what his driving record looks like in other jurisdictions, but if he takes care of those, he can potentially come back with a valid driver's license. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki, Mr. Lundy, and I'm going to keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
All right, join the room, please. Trying to make sure that they come in. You're in 3, Ms. Soroki, are you there?
I'm going now, thanks.
Oh. Attorney Hill, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Happy Friday.
Friday. Oh, you're with us today, correct?
Yeah, I'm covering for Victor, so I can take all the officers and meet them in a breakout room and update any trial offers.
Very well, I'm giving you privileges. And, you know, breakout room 4 is where the attorneys meet. 1 is where the officers meet.
Okay, and then I'll just move the officers. Thank you. I'll get it going.
All right, please. All right. Mr. Berry, do you have anyone?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back. John Oliver, is John Oliver here?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. You have a middle name, sir?
Yes, Otis. Sure.
City of Detroit versus John Otis Oliver, case number SP 1205035, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1618850, counts 1 and counts 2, and count 3, 18318942, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearing for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Oliver.
John Otis Oliver.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial, Mr. Berry. You can get your client an updated offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Oliver, do you have a valid driver's license?
No, I don't, sir.
I don't see anything preventing him from getting a license, at least as relates to the 36th District Court. Mr. Hill is going to be in breakout room. He's the city attorney for us today. He's going to be in breakout room 4. So, Mr. Oliver, I'm going to put you in breakout room 2. You wait on Mr. Berry. He's going to come get you an offer, and he's going to come speak with you. Keep in mind, if you don't like an offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Join the room, please. Counselor Jaffe.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm on behalf of William Grant, and if I could please speak with the prosecutor in this case.
What is Grant? Does Grant have? Okay, that's Dwayne.
Yeah, William Dwayne Grant, correct.
Right. Mr. Grant, are you here?
Your Honor, he is, and I did see him in the gallery, the virtual gallery.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Mr. Grant in breakout room 5, and I'm going to give you privileges. You go to breakout room 4 and wait on the city attorney, and then you can go to breakout room 5 and speak with your client. If your client is going to take a plea today, make sure your client is read and understands his advice or rights. All right.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you very much. So I'm in 4, you said?
If you're going to go to 4, your client's going to be in 5. You wait on 4 for the city attorney.
Sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Any other retained counsels here?
Lundy-Gray is ready, Your Honor.
Lundy's ready?
Yes.
All right, on that Samsung I just let in the room, good morning to you. What is your name, please?
David Lee, sir. I'm having some difficulties.
David Lee?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lundy-Gray. Mr. Lundy-Gray, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're going to request a pretrial date. I did explain if he could clear up those 3 matters, he may likely be eligible for a driver's license.
And I think that you know, so let me let Mr. Radcliffe introduce again himself and the farm program. Go ahead, Mr. Radcliffe.
Yes, sir. I'm Jimmy Ratliff from the Family Assistance for Renaissance Men. We help individuals like Mr. Lundy-Gray and his cohorts and classmates to get back on the right side of life. and to stand up to their obligations and meet everything that has to be met through the courts so they can have a free and clear life.
And how would an individual reach out to your organization to see if they can be a participant in it if they chose to?
We have a website also, and that has an application that you can fill out that you would receive an email and also a call to join the program or to get an interview for the program.
And Mr. Lundy-Gray, I don't know how long you've been in the program, but I've been to the courses, I've been to a number of graduations, and I know what the program is all about. I've seen the track record speaks for itself. I mean, they've getting national attention. The cohorts that have come in here, you know, I gotta say, some of them were struggling very, very, very badly and needed that direction. And by the time they finished the program, they were a totally different human being, man, family man, and everything. So I don't know what your particular situation is, but I do think that if you stick with it, there's a lot you can learn from there and be able to apply it to your life and people that look up to you. So hopefully we'll see you at the next graduation or a future graduation. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a pre-trial date of January 7th, 2025. I think Ms. Soroki advised on the best way for you to get a valid driver's license. That's what's important to us here. So hopefully you can get on track to doing that. And I want to wish you a safe and happy holiday season. And Mr. Rabbit, it's always good to see you guys. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too as well.
Is Bradley Graham here? Bradley Graham? Yep, unmute yourself, sir. Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Bradley Graham. Case numbers SP 1401030 SP 1401031, State of Michigan versus Bradley Graham, case number SX 39090731 and Z8093641. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Graham, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Bradley Graham.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Soroki, I'm going to make a bond adjustment on Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham, I'm going to set a $500 personal bond for you. I'm going to have you test one time per week. No leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission. And obviously no drinking during the pendency of this case. All right. I need a good phone number from you.
It's 313-687-5907.
I'm going to refer the matter to probation so they can facilitate the testing. I'm going to give you the number to probation. You should not have to contact them. They should contact you. But in the event that you do not hear from them, then you need to reach out to the court, or you need to reach out to probation. You need to reach out to whoever you can, and you know where to find us. Are you ready for the phone number?
One moment. Yes, I'm ready now.
Okay, the phone number to probation is 313-965-3414. You shouldn't have to call them, they should call you. There's testing one time a week. I understand the day is Friday, that it may not happen this week and that fast, but I should have a test by next week and every week thereafter. I'll tell you this right up front. If there's any missed tests, any diluted tests, or obviously any positive tests for drinking, then we're gonna up the ante on the bond. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. If you need an appointed attorney, then let us know that as well. We can get an appointed attorney for you. But I'm gonna allow you to speak to Ms. Soroki right now, okay?
Okay.
Get Mr. Grant an updated offer, and show traditionally on these type of cases, I don't allow him to plead on the first day unless it's some extenuating circumstance. I'd rather have him have a lawyer look into this more deeply than time allows you to, Ms. Soroki, all right?
Yeah, and I would need to review the file before I would enter a plea for my client. I mean, I'm just not gonna plead out, you know.
Join the room, speak to the lawyer, okay, Mr. Brown?
Okay.
Pass the matter. You ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with John Oliver. Mr. John Oliver, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the offer of the people to enter pleas to 2 counts of improper plates and 2 counts of allowing.
2 counts of improper plates and 2 counts of allowing. Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to September the 5th, 2024, around 4:28 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Ewald Circle and Santa Rosa Street. You have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance and a driver's license and proper registration.
Yes.
You could not do either, could you?
No, sir.
And why is that?
Because I didn't have it.
You have no insurance, correct?
Yes, sir.
Find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate. That's a $240 fine. That will, neither of these offenses will abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore they will not carry any points. I'll dismiss upon payment. You didn't have a license, correct?
Yes.
Find them guilty of the amended count of allowing. That's the same as improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. And what was wrong with the plate on the vehicle? You didn't have proper registration, right?
Correct.
I will call that improper plate as well. As charged to that, a $240 fine, dismiss upon payment.
Oh yeah, I need that light. I need all of this.
Hold on, Mr. Long. Let me draw your attention back, Mr. John Oliver, to way back to May the 26th, 2021, or around 9:59 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of 7 Mile and Honey. have an occasion on that day in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Huntington? Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I do.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid driver's license.
And I didn't have it.
Very well. Find you guilty of the amended count of allowing $240 fine, dismiss upon payment, with stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Mr. Oliver, 240, 240, 240, and 240. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You're gonna be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees, of which I see 3 at $45 a piece, but I'm concerned about the 240s. You need to concern yourself about the reinstatement fees. When can you pay it, sir?
If you can give me like at least about a month, I could start maybe a payment plan.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you until December the 16th, 2024. Either pay it off, pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you don't pay it off, you need to come down before December the 16th and get into a payment plan. You're gonna have to come down to the courthouse for that. I'm gonna see you back December 16th at 8:25. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving season. Back
okay. You too.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Very good day.
Thank you.
Henry's iPhone. I ask you to unmute yourself, sir. What is your name? Full name, Mr. Henry's iPhone.
Henry Lewis.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Henry Lewis, day is date and time set for a trial. I did have an officer here, Mr. Berry. Or is that Mr. Berry? Yes, that would be Mr. Berry. City of Detroit versus Henry Brandell Lewis, case number SP 1620130, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry, Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lewis.
Henry Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Nelson. Officer Nelson. All right.
We should press hold.
I believe he indicated to me that he was checking into another court. Mr. Lewis, on this matter, you typically the offer is as charged on the allowing $240 fine, but I think he was presented with that the last time. Do you have valid insurance, sir?
For the car that I drive. Yes,
whatever car.
The
car. You have valid insurance for the car you drive?
I drive 2 company cars. Yes, the car that's in question was purchased by me for someone, so I didn't allow the unlicensed driver.
Don't say too much. Don't say too much. Speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room. We're going to get Officer Nelson back in here. All right.
Okay.
You have today is date time set for a trial, and we'll get some resolution today. All right.
No problem.
Mr. Berry, you can go to number 4 and speak with Mr. Hill.
I'll be right in there, Your Honor, but I don't know if we can call Attorney Jaffe's case. It's going to be
a City of Detroit versus William Dwayne Grant, case number SP 156-88562. Appearance for the record, please. Who's that?
I believe that's Mr. Lee, Your Honor, but Alex Hill on behalf of the people, P76961.
And good morning, Your Honor, to your staff, Attorney Brent Jaffe on behalf of William Grant.
Today is the date and time. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time. What is it set for?
Your Honor, speaking with the prosecutor, I believe My understanding was that it was a pretrial, but I think maybe the prosecution's under the impression that it was an arraignment. So just to play it safe, wait, full reading, stand mute. And I do believe we have a resolution if the court would indulge us on this.
It is arraignment on the bench, one enter and not guilty plea on the client, give your client a $0 bond. What's the resolution?
Your Honor, the people are moving to dismiss this case. He's entering a plea on a charge from a same stop that we're comfortable with. So as part of that plea, we're going to dismiss this charge.
Case dismissed for the city attorney. Mr. Grant, have a safe, happy holiday season. Best of luck to you, Counselor. Good to see you. Did you?
Thank you. Likewise, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. 81818.
All right. Have a safe and happy holiday season if I don't see you. All right.
To you as well, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Long, you gonna have, Mr. Long, are you in the hospital somewhere?
No, I'm at my
All right, this is not lounge time, sir. Treat it like you're in court, all right?
I apologize about that.
Sorry. All right.
Judge, good morning.
Ms. Barrett, good morning to you.
I have Justice Lewis is set for trial.
Is Justice Lewis here?
Yes, Judge. She says she's on Zoom.
Justice Lewis, are you here?
It's like she's in the waiting room.
Let me see who this iPhone is. Justice Lewis?
Yeah.
Good morning to you. State of Michigan versus Justice Lewis, case number SX429-11841. Ms. Lewis, you're gonna have to quiet your background down, please.
I'm at work.
I'll mute you. State your name for the record, please.
Justice Lewis.
All right, I'm gonna mute you until we need to talk. All right, go ahead, Ms. Barrett. Put your appearance on the record, please.
Good morning, Judge. Melita Barrett on behalf of Justice Lewis. Judge, this was set for trial today. It's my understanding that the police have not shown. We will make a motion that the matters be dismissed.
All right, any officer here on Justice Lewis? William Garbutt, Officer Garbutt. Today is the date and time set for trial, hearing no response, and I have not seen that officer join the room. I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss, no officer.
All right, Judge.
Nothing further. Ms. Lewis, have a safe, happy holiday season, and I'll see you.
All right, Judge. Have a good weekend.
Have a great day.
This week.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Who we have? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Bradley Graham. Mr. Graham, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're going to ask counsel be appointed. This be set for a pretrial date. Also, I'd ask the court, I did look at his record. I don't really see anything that would hold him up. There is a $50 fee. Would that stop him from going to Secretary of State and applying for his license, a warrant fee?
Well, from my experience, and you're gonna have to talk to the Secretary of State, but with this open drunk driving, I find it that you're not going to be able to get a driver's license until there's some resolution to this case.
Well, it's still, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if he's clear, when it comes to that time, it's gonna be a lot easier for him to get a license.
He needs to pay this $336 and no insurance. Proof, insurance, no proof, $336. He owes some other civil infractions as well, but that would prevent him from getting licensed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You understand that, Mr. Graham?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Graham, I'm setting a pretrial date for January 7th, 2025. That date is set, and I marked the file need an appointed attorney. Again, you may need to make sure that you get the testing done starting next week. I need to see a test, but also you need to answer your phone for the calls that you don't recognize.
That means you compromise, you take some stuff back.
You need to answer the phone for the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And if you don't have that attorney by January the 7th, we're gonna appoint one on the spot for you. If you don't have any questions, sir, I wish you a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Thanks to you.
Thank you. All right. City of Detroit versus Jermaine Lee, case number SP 126588012. Appearance for the record, please.
Jermaine Lee.
Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Lee.
This Jermaine Michael Lee.
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Ms. Soroki.
Your Honor, at this time, away the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges and ask the court to set any warrants aside.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lee, do you have valid insurance?
Yeah.
No, that car's the transmissions.
Do you own a car that you have valid insurance for?
Hello?
No.
All right. The offer is going to be improper play, $240 fine will dismiss upon payment. Mr. Lee, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki, and you can have a conversation with her. It can't get any worse. It can only stay the same or get better. So that's up to you. Join the room. Are we ready, Mr. Berry? No, not yet. Any other retained lawyers? All right, so we're gonna wait on a lawyer. What is that, Teran Cowan?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir. Teran DeAndre Cowan.
DeAndre Cowan, let me see. Okay, you're here.
Yes, sir.
All right, very well. Do you have a valid license, sir?
Absolutely, sir.
Run the license, please.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna run it. If it's good, we'll get you out of here.
Yes, sir.
That's it, all day. All day, same day. Trying to make sure they get a valid license. Puts them in a lot better position. You can move around, go to work, take care of family.
Daddy be there in a minute. My daddy on the phone.
Oh, I have no idea here.
City of Detroit versus Teran DeAndre Cowan, case number SP 123030101. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Teran Cowan.
Cowan, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Teran DeAndre Cowan.
Sorry about that. Teran. Day is date and time set for show cause, Mr. Soroki.
Wait the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He has a valid driver's license. I'm going to dismiss the case and waive the warrant fee, sir. If there's nothing further, have a safe, happy holiday season. Best of luck to you, all right?
Same to you and everybody else.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Soroki, are you ready?
I am, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the, Well, let's see, what's Henry Lewis gonna do, Mr. Barry? Oh, he's still in the breakout. Let's go back on the record with Jermaine Lee. Mr. Lee, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client wanna do?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Lee is going to continue his plea of not guilty, request a bench trial date.
All right, that's what you wanna do, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back on January 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. And if there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good, safe holiday season. All right?
January 27th at 9 a.m. is Zoom?
Correct. Via Zoom.
All right.
All right. Mr. James Griffin-James, you sent did you send me something?
No, I'm still trying to look this eBay thing up. When you type in eBay, only thing that comes up is eBay. So if you can see it on my screen, see, look.
Yeah, I let's try to get probation down here. Let's help them out. All right, let's go with Mr. Lee. You're free to lead. What about Tommy Williams? Tommy Williams.
Hello, Judge.
Hello? How are you?
Good. It's my name for today, Cordella Golden.
Well, so that's just your name for the day, Cordella Golden, or just your name for the day, Tommy Williams?
No, it's for me, the card with your name on it. It says Judge Perkins, Cordella Golden, Cordella Reese Golden at 8:45.
All right. Good morning to you, Ms. Golden.
Good morning to you too, sir.
All right. You know, I'll let you. I'll let you introduce yourself in your program if you want. You want to do that? Say what? What you want to introduce that to me?
Oh, he has to call.
I'll let you introduce it. If you want to do it. All right, let's do that. While we still have some people here. Now, let me take a second and introduce a good friend of mine who has another program. And I know this is mainly geared toward the male population. I think that everybody's invited though, right? Yes. All right, so let me let you introduce you to my good friend, Mr. Cosby. Let me put the camera on. All right, introduce yourself and your program, Mr. Cosby. Right here. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is LaCalvin Cosby. I work at Focus Hogue Head Start. And in the month of November, we have what we call No Shade. And what that program consists of men or women, if you're welcome to come, but it's just men working on mental health and just talking about men issues. So the next date will be the 21st of November at Focus Hogue Head Start, which the address is 1550 Oakman, and it starts from 4 o'clock and ends at 6 o'clock. So everybody's welcome.
All right. So that's what we try to do. We try to provide you as much resources as we can. Thank you, Mr. Cosby, and we appreciate you coming down and spending your busy morning with us. We spoke a couple of weeks ago, and we caught back up after a while, and he indicated that he's working with folks. So I've had some experience with that as well, and not as much. When I told him I wanted to get more involved with what Focus Hope was doing, because I remember back in my day in the 90s, they had skill trade programs and everything going on. Do they still have those programs going on?
Yeah, yes, it's cool. It's cut.
It's been cut. I mean, they were real big time back in the 90s. So I was happy that he called me last night and asked me could he come down, and of course, more than welcome. And so bringing that resource, if anybody needs that address or time again, we'll make sure you get it to you. So let's call the city of Detroit versus Cordella Golden. Case number SP 1607707, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Miss Golden.
Ms. Golden, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Cordella Reese Golden.
Just for the day, right?
I don't know how to correct all that extra stuff on here.
No. Today is the date and time set for a show cause, Ms. Soroki. Go ahead.
Wait, the former reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, get his client a $0 bond. I don't know what the city wants to offer on this type of case. Do you have a valid license? Or you don't need a license? Do you have valid insurance, ma'am?
Yes.
You do have valid insurance. Speak with Ms. Soroki. Mr. Hill, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Alex Hill on behalf of the people, P76961.
All right. Miss Golden has a false proof of insurance, a no insurance, and an allowance. So I don't know.
I would offer a 3-month delayed, amended to disorderly from the false proof, dismiss the other two.
All right, there's a deal. She indicates she does have insurance, but I'll put you in a breakout room. The offer is 3-month delayed on a disorderly, a $240 fine. Keep in mind, Ms. Golden, you have an absolute right to a trial. And I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. You have a conversation with her. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
All right, join the room, please.
Okay, so I also apparently walked into a motion here. Stop it.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what's most convenient. We want to get everybody done and do it, or we want to knock that out. I mean,
are you guys ready?
We are ready.
Lasky, are you a lawyer?
No, Judge. I'm a defendant. My lawyer's in the courtroom.
I see you on the docket.
She's set for final pre-trial, Your Honor, at 8:30.
Okay. Okay, I thought that was the other Allison, but her name's not Lasky. All right. What is the client's name?
Allison Lasky.
Oh, Lasky. Oh. See, I'm on point.
You are.
City of Detroit versus Allison Lasky, case number U69084824. Appearance for the record, please.
Alex Hill on behalf of the people, P76961.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rubina Mustafa, RUBINA MUSTAFA, P51967, Detroit Justice Center, on behalf of Allison Lasky, who's present.
Ms. Lasky, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Judge. My name is Allison Lasky.
Okay, very good. Good morning to you. All right. So here's what I did read and review your motion. And it was kind of like a two-part motion as I understood it, right? And one was the discovery issue. So we're beyond, are we beyond that issue, or do you want to?
I believe we are beyond the videos, Your Honor. If there is additional evidence the prosecution seeks to provide, I think we can make an arrangement. If we go to trial, if they have further evidence they will be introducing, I would like access to it. They didn't fulfill my entire request because I do believe there are other things that they may have in their file. But as to the videos that I specifically identified that I did not receive, I have not received those.
Okay, so does that mean that I don't have to rule on that motion?
I would say that is, I wouldn't say, I'm trying to word this properly so I don't waive any further arguments.
You know words matter, right?
So I would say it is moot as to the videos that I specifically identified. But I would like to reserve argument for further discovery in case I discover that there is actual other evidence that they seek to introduce a trial that I have not.
Okay, so you would let's say this in a sense you're dropping that motion, and I don't have to rule on that, and then you can re-engage if necessary in the future on the same issue.
That is correct.
All right, and you don't.
Obviously, that's fine for us. My understanding is that the offer to amend it to disorderly conduct with the delayed is not accepted, so it seems like this is on track for a trial, Your Honor.
So we had another issue in the motion. Now, let me ask you, Mr. Hill, since you've been, this is kind of a motion by fire because I know you haven't seen anything. Have you had a chance to read and review counsel's motion?
I am in possession of it. I haven't read the whole thing, Your Honor. My understanding is there's a second allegation that we failed to state essentially facts that support the underlying charge. I can argue that at this time. I am familiar with the circumstances around the issuance of the ticket on that date. It was a protester case, Your Honor.
Correct. Okay, so we're ready to move on that because I think counsel wants to go ahead and go. So you have the floor, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I do understand that this is not a traditional argument in a pretrial sense, given that it's a misdemeanor. And I guess I'm arguing this, at least I can give the theory of why I brought this motion, is that in felony cases, there's at least a procedure that establishes probable cause of the charge and that this is the person that committed the crime. So in the sense that I'm arguing it now, based on what I've seen in the spirit of that and of that analysis, of the evidence I've seen, even with the additional videos, I don't see any criminal wrongdoing on the videos by my client that would have led either to her arrest or this charge. The other issue is that the police report itself, which I did attach, I did redact it for the PII for this motion, but the substance of the police report refers to another defendant, not my client. So there are literally no factual allegations, maybe even reported, based on her arrest. And this is what I was given as discovery. So I'm thinking, what was the basis for her arrest? What I saw in the videos is she was present when another defendant was arrested, the defendant who's the subject of the police report. She and other protesters were at the protest a half mile before. They were all on their way home, and my client was standing there. One of her friends was also arrested, was another observer who was arrested. She was standing next to that person. She was also arrested. So I haven't seen any justification for her arrest. And I believe the reason in felony cases why you have a probable cause conference is because the court is the guardian of making sure that cases that have justifiable probable cause under the Fourth Amendment go forward in the justice system. And I am arguing on that basis, even though it is a novel issue before this court, that Ms. Lasky falls into that category even though we're dealing with a misdemeanor charge. And I realize that officers are given a great deal of discretion when they are making arrests, but I don't see it myself. Now, in true transparency, and because I want to be intellectually honest, I know that this is not a traditional motion. It is usually called pre-trial. It's a question of fact. But I am basing it on what is before the court. And what is before the court is no allegations of criminal wrongdoing. Therefore, I believe the prosecution, based on what they have here, has not presented anything that would support probable cause for the charge in the first place. And that is why I'm asking for dismissal. I know in traditional motions to dismiss, the court looks at all of the facts in favor of the prosecution, but we have no facts here, and therefore, I think there's nothing to say.
Okay, so let me ask you this before I let Mr. Hill respond to what you said. Are you saying that, in my understanding, they would have to have probable cause to arrest on a misdemeanor as well? Is that?
That is true, Your Honor.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Hill, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. So first of all, I agree with Attorney Mustafa that this motion isn't really proper as far as a probable cause to dismiss. This is a factual issue that should be determined by the trier of fact. I believe she's indicating she wants a jury trial. Therefore, the jury should be the one to decide whether or not the ticket had legal grounds. I would note that there's a ticket that she's issued, and I think this is what she's referring to as the police report. The last page on the back, it's for Mr. Simpson. So essentially, Your Honor, my understanding of the facts are that there was a protest. Officers had ordered the protesters to disperse. The protesters, in fact, ignored that order and pushed back on a metal barrier. And in doing so, assaulted police officers.
Fucking court.
Okay, let me stop you. This is something that I did not see in the motion, the actual complaint. I don't know if you've read the actual. Have you seen this?
That was not provided to me.
I haven't seen it either.
Officer Thomas, can you allow counsels to see that?
So, and Your Honor, while we're looking at this, I would just add that if there was a thought that maybe there was not sufficient basis for the ticket, this would best be handled at an evidentiary motion hearing where we can present an officer to testify as to the facts that supported the ticket rather than simply relying on this information. So I would note that I'm not certain why Attorney Mustafa was not in possession of this previously. However, it clearly does allege that she was blocking the individuals from arresting the other individual who had pushed the metal barrier on, which is an actual piece.
Well, actually, the arrest was not at the protest, and there were no metal barriers at the time of the.
So does that not become a question of fact now? Because when I saw that you, I trust that you didn't have that ticket because you provided a litany of. I read the police report and I did not see anything in there that would allege Miss Lasky did anything. And this is my first time seeing the actual copy of the ticket. I don't know why that did not get to you in the discovery. I don't think that was withheld intentionally at all. But that does give Miss Lasky at least some kind of understanding of what the allegation that the police claim that they would. Would you agree with that?
This does specifically have an allegation as to my client. I would agree with that.
Okay.
And I don't know if she was identified after the fact via video, and that's why the arrest occurred later. I'm not certain the circumstances of the delay for the arrest, but I still.
No, the arrest was this day, but it was not at the protest. It was on Clifton's half a mile from the protest. It had nothing to do with the protest.
Based on the chaos, I think that's reasonable, Your Honor. They were trying to, uphold the law. And
there was an assumption made by Attorney Hogue that was chaos. They were peacefully walking down the street.
So it really, Attorney Mustafa, I appreciate, and what I want to say is this: I really appreciate your detailed motion. I don't generally get those, and you provided very, very good support for what you had. And I got to say, Mr. Hill, if I had not seen that ticket, I was going to grant her motion to dismiss based on that, because I didn't read any allegation of anything. It was completely about another individual, and I don't know if that was sent to you in error because I don't know if that Miss Lasky was even named in that report at all on anywhere, was it?
She's listed as a suspect on page 7.
Well, she represents the other individual as well, which may have gave her access to that.
I do represent Mr. Simpson.
Okay, but anyway, she was listed on there, but she was only listed, and it didn't give any facts to relate to what Miss Lasky was alleged to have done. So, based on that, is there any ruling that you need me to make now?
Well, I would probably renew my discovery because I didn't get this. But I would argue, again, I don't need an order on that because I do believe I can work with the prosecution on getting any undelivered evidence. But I am fully respectful of the court going forward with trial. However, my argument still stands because if I were to make, and I haven't briefed this in fairness to opposing counsel, but I would say this is an arrest that occurred half a mile from the actual protest. She was just simply, they were arresting people willy-nilly at this location.
Why don't
And
you set
so,
an evidentiary hearing then? Why don't you set an evidentiary?
okay,
And then you can bring it at that point before, ahead of any trial if there needs to be one. Because what I understand you saying is that you're saying that the ticket is written in error in a sense.
yes.
So I'll give them, you brief it. I would love to see that. And I'll get you, I don't know if Mr. Hill is gonna be the one to respond to that or not. But if you want to set an evidentiary hearing and then you can put the testimony on the record, we can do that.
Perhaps 60 days, Your Honor. They could have 30 days to file, 15 to respond. And then obviously I'm sympathetic. If we were trying to produce evidence at a trial that was not previously produced, we wouldn't even oppose the dismissal motion. But my understanding is with this ticket and everything else provided, we should be on the same page.
I don't know why that ticket wasn't produced though.
It may not have been in the system. Our discovery clerk has been paying special attention to this case, Your Honor. It's
And
not
I'll let you opine on that as well too. I will hold that because Ms. specifically sent the request for discovery, and whether it's an error or whether it's was forgotten, give me some law on that. What it takes for the motion, because I imagine you want to make a Brady motion violation on that.
Well, I believe I have to also prove prejudice for a Brady motion violation. I mean, I would argue that it's theoretically a Brady motion violation. I would ask that anything that's in the court order, that anything that's in the prosecution's possession be delivered. But I don't have prejudice yet because jeopardy hasn't attached.
Or it would have to be something that would be exculpatory for your client that they were doing. And obviously that's not exculpatory as well. Okay, so what is a good date? You say 60 days. That gives
the attorney Mustafa's discretion. If she wants more time, less time as far as the motion, I would just ask for 2 weeks to respond.
I'm sure she has motions all day for that. I'm sure. But I have January 16th.
I do have another hearing that day. I could do another day that week.
17th?
Sure. Although I don't know if that's good for my client.
Ms. Lasky, you heard everything that's going on, correct? Unmute yourself now.
Yes, Judge. I was just looking at my calendar. I think the 17th should be all right.
That's a Friday, January 17th, 2025. And we just say 8:30. I understand if it's 10 o'clock, we'll be here all morning. So, and I don't know if you're going to be coming in directly for this, and even though you have another city attorney, but that's not going to be my issue. I'll leave it up to you in your office.
We'll be on the same page, Your Honor. There should be no issues with that.
Very good. All right. If it's nothing further, Ms. Lasky, have a safe and happy holiday season. And so today, I'm not charged with making any ruling right now. Is that correct? So we'll allow you to restate or we'll allow you to hold those motions open for another date.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Lasky, I wish you a safe and happy holiday season, ma'am, and best of luck to you. I'll see you back in the new year. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Happy holidays, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, happy holidays. All right, let's keep it moving.
Ready to ask
Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Henry Lewis, Mr. Berry. So, we have Mr. Hill here right now. Mr. Hill, can you put your appearance on for the record for Henry Lewis, please?
Alex Hill on behalf of the people, P76961.
All right, Officer Nelson was here. Is Officer Nelson back?
He did have 3 other courts, Your Honor. I do have his contact information. He indicated a willingness to return right back. I spoke to Attorney Berry on this and made an offer. I'm not sure if they're going to take that or if we need to get Nelson back.
What do you want to do, what's your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
My client would avail himself of the current offer, which is to enter a plea to allowing on the basis of a 30-day delayed sentence.
Is your client gonna be able to make up the elements for allowing?
No, as a matter of fact, no, Your Honor. I apologize.
No objection to a no contest plea, or I would do a 30-day delayed sentence on an improper plates charge for the no insurance, if it's
Your
the same
client
result.
says he has insurance, correct?
Yes, yes. Your Honor, we would take the no contest plea if the court permitting.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
You know, it's up to you what you want to do. I can get Mr. Officer Nelson back in here. But the elements for an allowing are very specific, and if you can't make those elements, I'm not going to allow you to take the plea unless you just want to plead no contest. It'll be the same effect, $240 fine and a 30-day delay, essentially.
That's fine.
You want to do 240?
Yeah, that's fine.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Berry, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that response, that no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right. You should have a legal basis for no contest. What is the legal basis?
Lack of memory, Your Honor.
I'm gonna enter a no contest plea to the allowing charge with stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor. No contest plea is treated for sentencing purposes as a guilty plea. So we will fine you 240 and 30-day delay, meaning you pay it, come back on December the 16th, 2024. It's paid at any DIDBAG kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DIDBAG after your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. You come back on December 16th with it paid, we'll dismiss the case, all right?
No problem.
Have a very safe and happy holiday season, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
If it's paid, you don't have to come back either. You just make sure you pay it by the kiosk or by coming in person. I'll know it. I'll see it. You don't have to come back. All right.
All right. I'll be there Monday because I have to renew my parking validation with 36 districts. So I'll be there Monday.
Very good. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Rodney Green.
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus, good morning to you, versus Rodney Green, case number B13289-124. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Green.
Rodney Green.
All right, Mr. Green, today is the date and time set for a pretrial on this illegal dumping cases. I find a maximum $500. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. I'm going to let you speak with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Join the room, please. Let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Golden. Ms. Golden, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client going to do?
Your Honor, my client is going to continue her plea and not guilty request a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Golden?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set a trial date for the 27th of January, 2025 at 9 a.m. I'm going to wish you a safe and happy holiday season, ma'am, and best of luck to you. I'll see you back in the new year, all right?
You too. You have a nice Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, I have another Jendenise Green. Did I get the pronunciation correct, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Jendenise Green, give me the correct pronunciation.
That is the correct pronunciation.
Very well. Good morning to you. This is the City of Detroit. This is Jendenise Green. Case number SP 103-5414, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 107-56071, SP 128-23-601. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Ms. Green.
Ms. Green, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Jendenise Green, and good morning.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have two middle names, ma'am?
No, I have. Well, I got two middle names.
What is your other middle name? What is your middle name?
Pre.
What about Jendenise? Let me see. I have Jendenise Lorraine. Is that you?
What's the? I didn't hear what name you said.
Jendenise Lorraine. All right, what is your date of birth?
01/21/2000.
That doesn't look like you. So strike that from the record. 01/21/06.
Yeah.
Strike that from the record. This is the City of Detroit versus Jendenise Green, case number SP 1619432-1, SP 1619636, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Ms. Green.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have a valid license, ma'am?
No, I don't even have my car anymore. So
Registration and insurance, ma'am. So who is do you know a Jendenise Lorraine Green?
No.
That's I've never heard of that name before, and to see it 2 times in a row, that's kind of unique. All right.
She's the last person.
Yes, she's not. She's my Alicia. Absolute right to a trial, ma'am.
Fine. See if the other person's stuff is.
Oh. Yes, it is. All right, absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Sorokin. You have a conversation with her. Are you trying to get a license or no?
I am trying to get this, but like now, and it's pretty hard for me to find a job, so I really can't do anything until I.
Well, it's pretty hard for you to find a job that you want.
No, job is just I can't find.
I think I don't accept that as being the case.
It is the case.
I just have a hard time believing it, Ms. Green.
I mean, fine.
Are you in Jackson, Michigan? Your device is breaking up a little bit. You said no?
Yeah, I'm in Detroit.
Let me get an updated address for you. Did you ever have the Jackson, Michigan address?
Yeah, that's my home. That's where I stay.
Now, so you're staying you live in Jackson, so that's your actual address, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's what we need. We need your actual address. All right, so I don't need to update that. All right. Ms. Sorokin, speak with Ms. Green, and I The reason why I say I have a hard time believing that you can't find a job, because there's jobs everywhere. I mean, they might not be the most glamorous, but my friend's father always said, no money is, I mean, some money is better than no money. And my father always told me that it's easier to get a job when you already have one. So, I mean, fast food, the grocery stores, the all of that stuff. I gotta think that if you search at those places, you will be able to find something. All right. Let me put you in a breakout room with Miss Soroki. You have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offers that she's gonna glean for you. And let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right, Ms. Green?
Okay.
All right, join the room, please. Mr. Griffin-James, good morning. Good morning to you. Mr. Griffin-James. Yeah, I muted you because of your language, sir. You have to unmute yourself.
I apologize. I didn't even know I was. I thought I muted it.
Yeah, most people don't really know that, but no, you weren't. I have a phone number here for you for eBay.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm ready.
313-864-8205.
313-864
8205.
8205. I have it.
All right,
Did you get the email, the test result email? I sent it to you. I think I sent it twice.
No, it doesn't. I don't think I got it. No, I'm gonna put my email address back in the chat. Sometimes people forget the period. But oh, wait a minute. I did get it.
Okay.
All right, I'll mark the file. I got your test results there in my email. Come back to December 16th, 2024. If you finish it sooner, then you can zoom back in and let us know, all right? Say
Okay.
Thanksgiving season, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day, all right?
Same to you and yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's move on. Mr. Berry, let's go back on the record with Rodney Green. Mr. Green, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Green?
Yes.
Do you feel you need the appointment of an attorney on this type of case?
Pardon me?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very well. The trial date is going to be January 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right, if it's nothing further, Mr. Green, have a safe and happy holiday season. So I'll see you back in the new year. All right.
Thank you, sir, and you have a good holiday as well.
Thank you. Best of luck to you.
Yes.
All right. Let's go with Daryl Lloyd. Daryl Lloyd. City of Detroit versus is he here? And then I'm gonna get you Mr. Johnson. Daryl Lloyd is not here. All right, he must have fell off some kind of way. On the iPhone, I just let in the room. Good morning. Let's go with Marcel Lee. Is Marcel Lee there? City of Detroit versus Marcel Lee, case numbers SP 13452151, SP 162953, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello. Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. What's your full name, Mr. Lee?
Mr. Marcel Lee?
Yes.
Good morning to you, sir. Can you remove your hat, please?
I'm sorry. Good morning.
Can you state your name for the record?
This is Marcel Lee.
Is this Arnott Lamont Marcel?
Yeah, that's my middle name. Arnett Lamont is my middle name.
Yeah, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid insurance and registration, sir?
Yes, I do. I'm been sitting outside Secretary. I just went to get my registration this morning. I've been on the phone with you.
Hold up. Hold it up. You had it held up. Hold it up. Let me see it. You gotta put it in the camera. Come over to your right a little bit. All right, there. All right. 2010. Do you have Marcel Lee file? All right. Let's see some insurance. Gotta have that.
Yes, I do. Insurance.
Dismiss the case, provide valid documentation. Best of luck to you, Mr. Lee. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You have a safe and happy holiday season, all right?
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm all good on everything, Your Honor.
You're all good.
Thank you.
Be safe. Dion Otis.
Yes.
Good morning to you, man.
Good morning.
I like the picture, but I need to see you. City of Detroit versus Dion Otis, case number SP 158590001. Appearance to the record, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Otis.
Dion Otis.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Dowd, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Ms. Otis, you have a valid license?
Yes, I went and got it.
Runner license, please.
It's right now I have the permit. They said I have to wait 30 days and drive and then go to the store.
If you got a permit, it's gonna come up valid, and I'll accept that.
Okay.
Officer Dowd was here. I don't see him now. I thought he was here. License is valid. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Congratulations on getting the license, man. I hope you complete it. You get a full license. Best of luck. You have a safe, happy holiday season, and you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you. You too.
You're welcome. O'Neill, Anthony O'Neill. Anthony O'Neill, are you still here?
Yes.
Oh, good morning to you. What is your middle name if you have one?
Jerome.
It's the City of Detroit versus Anthony Jerome O'Neill, case number SB 1572262, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SB 160-83781. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. O'Neill.
Anthony Jerome O'Neill.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Berry, speak to Mr. O'Neill. I don't know what the city's gonna do with this open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. Get an updated office for him. And I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, speak to Mr. Berry. If you don't like the officer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
All right.
Join the room. Officer Dowd. Ms. Soroki, do you have anybody? Okay, she's speaking with you. Mr. Basil Johnson, good morning to you. Who's your client? One along.
Morning, Judge.
Morning, Mr. Johnson. Who's your client?
Anthony O'Neill.
Oh, he's in the breakout room. Go to, I called the case. I'm gonna put him in 5. Bring Mr. Berry back, and I'm gonna put you in.
Judge, I need to speak with the prosecutor. I was waiting for Mr. Bowman. I texted Mr. Hill.
Put you in the breakout room with the prosecutor.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Join the room, please. Tell Mr. Berry to come on back. All right. Simone Lawrence.
Okay.
Mr. Berry, good morning. Mr. Basil Johnson's on that case. This is the City of Detroit versus Simone Lawrence, case number SB 158022101 and SB 158023881. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lawrence.
Simone Lawrence.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Were you here before? Weren't you supposed to take a driving course or something?
Yeah, I was, but my mom got into an incident and it kind of made me go all over the place, so I totally forgot about it. I was wondering if I can get an extension on it, because I've been taking care of her and working and stuff.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing good. She had broke her leg.
All right. I'll say this though, Ms. Lawrence. You know, in life, we all run into different barriers all the time, but you still have to stay on track with your responsibility as well, too. I know it's an extra responsibility when you have to take care of a loved one, but just got to keep that in mind. All right.
Okay.
Let's come back on January the 27th. For a trial date. I really want you to take that course, okay? Because I don't want to see, you should, what about your license? Have you re-engaged that?
I have my license.
Do you have a full license now?
Yeah, I've been had one.
Okay, because I thought that's why we were giving you some more time, because it says student unaccompanied.
Oh no, I had got my license right after I had got my ticket.
Well, you got a very good deal sitting here if you take that driving course, ma'am.
Okay.
You got a very good deal blocking traffic. When you take that course and you come back on January 7th, I'll tell you what, don't turn up too much for the new year, because you bring $175 in here that day, we'll close everything out. All right?
Okay.
I'm gonna set a pretrial, January 7th, 2024. Send your regards to your mom from us. Make sure she gets back to health, but keep in mind, that's just a little life lesson there. You gotta take care of your responsibility, and things come at you all kind of ways sometimes. But just make sure you keep that in mind, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so don't turn up too much. Bring that 175 in and take that course. Let's have a conversation about it, all right?
Okay.
Best of luck to you, man. Have a safe, happy holiday season. Come back January 7th at 8:30, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Peter Holden. This is probably one I should have identified, but they're gone. Ligon. Michael Ligon. City of Detroit versus Michael Ligon, case number SP 158-18141. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Ligon.
It's Marvin Ligon.
It's Mark. Sorry.
Marvin.
Marvin Ligon. I'm sorry, Marvin. It is.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait a minute.
Just give me 1 sec. I'm trying to connect my charger. I've been on here so long. My phone about to die.
I thought this was going to be easy. Is this Marvin Douglas Ligon?
That's correct. Marvin Douglas Ligon Jr.
All right, strike the first one. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Marvin Douglas Ligon Jr. Case number B137088824, B137088924, B1370924, and B137092124. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Ligon.
Marvin Douglas Ligon Jr.
All right, warrant to you, sir, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Berry's gonna get you an offer. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. He's gonna come talk to you. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. All right. If you have the dogs, you don't have to. You can just tell me, are the dogs licensed now?
Okay. I had pneumonia.
Just yes or no on that, or you just let me speak to Mr. Berry and let him know, okay?
They have all their shot records, so.
Okay, they got it. So Mr. Berry indicates that he's got his shots. I think he's all. Mr. Berry, speak to Mr. Hill in breakout room for Mr. Ligon. Wait on Mr. Berry in 2 and keep my absolute right to a trial, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right. Mr. Gore.
Otis Gore.
Gore. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, sir.
Run the license, please, Ms. Mathis. Let's see the insurance and registration, sir.
I have the registration. Can I show it to you now?
Slide it over to the right a little bit. Back it up. Hold it up.
I'm sorry, it slipped.
All right.
Is that it?
What's the expiration date on there? I see it. Go ahead. Let's see some insurance, please.
Okay, with my insurance is on my phone. I don't have any paperwork for it, but it's on my phone.
You want to go online and tell them to email it to me?
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. Is license valid?
Yes.
All right, as soon as we see the insurance, we'll get you out of here, all right? I'm putting the email address in the chat.
Okay.
Miss Green, I prompted you. Okay, thank you.
Miss Green, are we ready? Miss Jendenise Green. Oh, is she back in the breakout room? Mr. Johnson.
Yes, Your Honor, ready. I was gonna.
Ready on O'Neill?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Anthony Jerome O'Neill. Mr. Johnson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
May it please his honorable court, Vassal Johnson II, P72130 on behalf of Mr. O'Neill, present on Zoom.
All right, Mr. So you're giving you an opportunity to pre-try the case. What do we want to do?
Yes, Your Honor. City moving to dismiss all matters. No objection.
I'm sure you don't.
All
right, first city attorney, I'll grant the dismissal, all right?
Thank you,
Mr. O'Neill, have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a good day, everyone.
All right, I'll see you later, Mr. Johnson. Okay, Miss Green, good morning. Let's go back on the record with Miss Jendenise Green. What's gonna be the outcome here, Miss Soroka?
Your Honor, the recommendation is for improper equipment. At this time, my client's waiving her rights and she would admit that civil infraction. And we'd stipulate double costs. Right? Yes, a civil infraction of.
And dismissing the other stuff?
Correct, with the stipulation of probable cause.
I'll save her some money. I will amend it to no registration, $90. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea. I believe it stipulates probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'll find her responsible for the amended count of no registration, $90. Ms. Green, what I'll say this is, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You have a high school diploma?
Yes.
I know that the Wayne County Sheriff, I know that the Detroit Police, I know that all of these organizations are aggressively hiring. Those are career jobs. I mean, you get the Cadillac benefits, you get everything. Would you be interested in that, something like that?
Yes, I would, but it's like I'm at the point in my life where like I don't have nobody. Well, I've been at this point since I was 14 to the point where I never had nobody to, help me with anything or do anything for me. So I just feel like right now wouldn't be like the best option for me because people keep telling me to go to school and get a trade and stuff like that, but I just can't if I need money to take care of myself, especially if they're not paying me for nothing.
Miss Green, do you have adequate housing?
Do
you have adequate housing?
No, not really.
All right. Let me pass the matter. Let's do this. Can I get you somebody in here that you can speak with that could probably offer you some assistance? You're willing to accept that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, because I always preach that nobody can make it in this world alone. And what we try to do is identify, and Mr. Patel was in here this morning. I'm gonna get Mr. Patel back in here. And he has a very good program. I've seen it work. And they have an action plan and you're gonna have to do some steps in order to get, through it. But I've seen people get housing. There was one gentleman that came in and went through the program. He was homeless. and he always wanted to be a correction officer. And he got through the program, got all his cases dismissed, and then he comes and asks me for a recommendation, a letter of recommendation. And at first I said, I don't really know. I can't really do it. Then I thought about it. I said, well, wait a minute. You went through this whole action plan and you did all of this stuff and you got your stuff, so I can do it. And I wrote him a letter of recommendation. He came back, he got housing, he got a job with the Department of Corrections, and it was everything was great. So I know that it is maybe some difficult times, but if you stay, keep your head up, stay focused, you'll get through it. And I'm going to get Mr. Patel in here to come speak with you. All right.
Okay.
All right, sit tight. He should be right away.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Did you send me the insurance?
I haven't gotten the any.
It's in the chat. You got to go down to the bottom of your screen, the chat down there.
Okay.
And hit that button.
I don't see anything that says chat. Maybe I got to turn the phone.
It's down there.
It's got 3 dots. I'm in the middle dot.
You don't see chat room down there?
No, it says 36 Detroit 36 District Court 434.
Tap the screen. Tap the screen.
Okay, there we are.
This is the city of Detroit, Ms. Soroki, or Mr. Berry, if nobody has anybody, versus Gibbons Green. Case number SP 1631056, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Gibbons Green.
Mr. Green, you
Yes.
promptly state your name for the record, sir.
Pardon me?
State your name for the record, please.
Givens Lonzo Green.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid registration and insurance, Mr. Green?
Did you get my email yesterday?
Oh no. You don't ask a man answer a man's question with a question. I asked you, do you have valid insurance and registration?
Yes, sir. Yes,
all
sir.
Right. You sent me that in the email you sent?
Yes, sir.
And you said you sent that yesterday?
Yes, sir.
I check my emails every day. Yesterday, I have not received. Let's see, Siobhan Green, Gibbons Green, here we go. Gibbons Green expires. You're born on the 1st of October?
Yes, sir.
I'm born on the 2nd of October. Joint right. Let's see, I got insurance. I don't know what this insurance is here.
From Progressive?
I got it. I have it. Dismiss the case, Mr. Gibbons Green, for providing valid documentation, all right?
Thank you.
If there's nothing further, have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, sir. And best of luck to you, all right?
You as well.
Thank you. Herrero Diego, you there?
You ready, Mr. Ligon?
Yes. You ready on Ligon? Guerrero Diego, good morning to you.
Yes.
Necesito
Sí.
interpreter.
Sí, por favor.
Let's get an interpreter. All right, I'm gonna get you an interpreter. I don't think he's even up for today. I think he's on a community for today. Community.
She's going to tell me exactly what's there.
Well, I gotta find out. Let me find out what he's got. Sometimes. ¿Cómo te llama usted?
Diego. Diego Guadalupe Álvarez Herrera.
Repite.
Diego Guadalupe Álvarez Herrera.
Su primero apellido.
Álvarez.
Alvarez. Alvarez Herrera.
Yeah, he was supposed
Be your mind.
to.
Are you on Zoom? I'm like, are you in here?
As soon as he have a case number.
Señor.
Sí.
¿Tiene un número por su caso? ¿Un ticket con su número?
No lo traigo. Lo dejé en casa.
Pienso que su fecha es lunes antes, so no tiene corte hoy.
El corte me decía que me llegó el papel que el 15 es hoy.
See, he got a paper that said it was the 15th, but he doesn't have it on him now. Said it was Diego Alvarez Herrera.
Alvarez.
You see him?
No, I'm just repeating this.
All right, now let's get an interpreter, please.
Okay, momentito, señor, necesito traducir.
Okay.
Diego Alvarez Herrera. Herrera Diego.
They could have just put his ticket as one or the other.
I think he's supposed to be here.
Okay.
City of Detroit.
Your Honor, were you looking for me?
I give you a knocker.
Yeah, Ligon, hold on one second. City of Detroit, is this, who has Ligon? Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Soroki, this is the City of Detroit versus Obeid Bassett. Abdullah Bassett Obeid, case number SB 1606398, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Obey.
Mr. Obeid, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please? Unmute yourself, please.
Abdul Basit Obeid.
Today is, good morning to you. Today is date time set for a show cause, Mr. Soroki.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Obeid, do you have a valid license?
Yes.
Run his license, Ms. Mathis, please. Let me run the license, sir. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ligon. Mr. Ligon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Ligon?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna set a pretrial date for January 7th, 2025 at 8:30. And then the trial date will be set for January 27th at 9 a.m. Just come to the pretrial date. That date is really just set to make sure that that appointed attorney has contacted you. I need a good phone number from you, please.
That's gonna be 313-570-3505.
570-3505.
That's correct.
Ask the calls you may not recognize. One of those calls to be that appointed attorney. Just have a safe, happy holiday season. I'll see you back on January 7th. All right.
All right. You have a good one. And what time, January 7th?
8:30.
8:30. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. All right. Let's go back on the record with Miss Green, Jendenise Green. Are you there, ma'am? Did we lose her? Yeah, I think she's got unstable housing. Did we lose her? I think we lost her.
Well, I don't know, want to set another date? I made an offer that was just civil.
No, I know, I wanted to get her with Mr. Patel.
Oh, yeah.
So that she.
Do you have is there a telephone number for her? Or
I don't think I did get a telephone number for her. She, I thought she was gonna wait.
Morning, Attorney Patel.
She's only 18 too.
Okay. All right. If you want to have the return date, I could put it in my calendar.
Well, why don't you, will you be available if she zooms back in?
Yes.
I got your cell too, Attorney Patel. I can just.
All right. Go ahead and I'll reach back out to you if she comes back in. Hopefully she comes back.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and you can share my cell with the client.
Okay, thank you. All right. Let's go back on the Mr. Berry. You need someone?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's get is Dorian Lyles there?
Yeah.
Lucky man. Board just laid off some people too.
Hold on, you got some background noise. I muted you, Mr. Lewis. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Dorian Lionel Lyon. It's case number SB 162-86811, SB 162-8686, counts 1 and counts 2, and 18-4166-472. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lyles.
Dorian Lionel Lyles.
All right. Good morning to you.
I don't have that other ticket up back. It was 180.
So I have 2 tickets here. One is loudspeaker, no insurance. The other one is improper equipment, civil infraction. And then the 18 ticket has already been adjudicated. He's paid and close that out. For the purposes of arraignment, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond.
All right.
Go ahead.
Alex Hill on behalf of the people, P76961. Attorney Barry, if your client was amenable to plead as charged to the civil infraction, I would dismiss the loudspeaker and the no insurance.
That's $120 civil infraction. Defective equipment will not abstract to the Secretary of State or it won't give any points. It's almost akin to an expensive parking ticket. You want to take the deal, sir?
I didn't even hear what y'all was saying. It was like breaking up. I couldn't hear what y'all said.
Go in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry. Let us know what your client wants to do when you come out. All right, Mr. Berry, he's on the phone, so he's going right in there. He's in there. Defective equipment, 120.
Defective equipment. All right.
Yes, $120.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ask the matter. Ms. Soroki, do you have anyone?
Well, you were checking the license, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, Obeyed has a valid license.
So that leaves a improper plate.
All right, let's go back on the record. Let's call the city of Detroit right quick, Miss Soroki. City of Detroit versus Otis Orlando Corey. Case number SP 1539288, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Corey, state your name for the record, please. Did we lose him too? He has a valid license. He has valid I didn't see the valid insurance yet. I guess that's what he's trying to send me.
Is there a count 2? It says
Well, we have one set for trial, but James Moore, Officer Moore, is not here.
That's true.
But he has valid license and he had valid registration. I was just waiting on insurance. So I imagine he just, we'll dismiss the case. Yep, we'll provide valid documentation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You can go ahead with Mr. Obey. Thank you. Well, you need to go back in the room with Mr. Obey?
Well, Your Honor, I just need to know if he has a registration, so I can go back in there and ask him.
Mr. Obey, join the breakout room and speak with Ms. Soroki, and let us, you have an absolute right to a trial. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Getting down there. Getting down there.
That's good. Right.
Right. Stephanie Green. People at the end of the line are like, I thought they would never call.
Yesterday.
Yeah, oh my God, yesterday.
I overheard it. I did on the place.
Expired place, just dismissing the other two.
Yeah, I think place is.
Miss Green was here. There she is. Stephanie.
Hi, this is Stephanie.
How are you, Miss Green?
I am good. I am good. I emailed you all my stuff too. Just now.
City of Detroit versus Stephanie.
Shira.
Oh, okay, I didn't see I can't see the whole last name. It's cut off. The whole middle name. Roshira Green, case number SB 1616392. Counts 1, 2, and 3. State your name for the record, please.
Stephanie Green.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a free trial. Just because you said it, I'm gonna check the email. I thought I said that. That's not you.
I put in the subject line Stephanie Green, current Zoom.
I didn't get it.
It's less than 30 minutes ago.
I didn't get it.
So it's sean.perkins@36districtcourt.org, right?
.org.
Okay.
Let's see the documentation.
So all my stuff is virtual.
Okay,
So that's
go
why
ahead.
I emailed it to you.
Send it to me.
Okay, I'll re-forward it.
SEAN period PERKINS at 36THdistrictcourt.org.
Yes, I'm finna resend it. I'm
Very
finna forward
good.
it to you.
We'll pass the matter.
Include all attachments. SEAN.
What's the name?
Say that again?
No, I said Attorney Taylor came.
I just resent it to you.
What about
He thought that was his client.
David Lee. I'll see it when it pops up on the screen.
The email is not my name, by the way.
What's the email coming as?
The email that is coming from is GREENISGROWTH8, the number 8 at gmail.com.
GRENIS
GROWTH, the number 8 at gmail.com.
Hold on, start it over again.
GREENISGR.
I don't have it.
And I have it spelled SEAN.PERKINS at 36 BISTRICT.
You gotta put the TH.
You gotta put the TH after 36.
You gotta put the TH after 36.
Oh, got you. Okay, that's where I went.
She about to get on me. you heard that, didn't you? She about to get on me. Mr. Gore, your case dismissed, sir. Have a very good day, safe and happy holiday season.
Thank you, sir, for being so understanding and choosing to be a judge. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Best of luck to you.
All right.
You heard it too. She about to get on me.
Get off it.
Mr. Obaid is ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Obaid. Mr. Obaid, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're going to request a pretrial so he can provide his registration.
It's not, well, improper license. He's got a valid license, Mr. Hill, an improper U-turn and an improper plate.
So if he wants to take an impeding on the U-turn, we can just call it a day.
Yeah, I do believe my client would accept that, Your Honor. I didn't know there was a U-turn violation. So we'll set it aside.
Mr. Obaid, you want to take the deal, blocking traffic, $175, like an expensive parking ticket, doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, doesn't carry any points, we'll dismiss the other stuff?
Yes.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, counsel. Client's behalf.
So stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
So stipulated.
All right, with those stipulations, I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of I'm going to find you responsible for amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Mr. Obaid?
Anytime.
Pay it by tomorrow. Oh, today. Pay it by Monday, the 18th. Pay it in any that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that after your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Hogue. If there's nothing further, you have a safe and happy holiday season, sir, and best of luck to you. All right.
Okay, Your Honor, what information would I enter in the kiosk to make the payment? Would it be the ticket information?
Either or, I think. Either or.
Okay, so all the other tickets are dismissed. Everything's dismissed.
Yeah, just the 175.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
That'll close itself out once you pay it. Have a safe, happy holiday season, Mr. Hogue.
You too. Thank you.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Stephanie Green. Stephanie Green.
I'm here.
I have an email from you that indicates that you have valid insurance. I have an email that you have a valid plate. I don't know if it's improper address on license. That's a civil infraction.
dismissing for compliance, Your Honor.
Dismiss, ma'am. Safe and happy holiday season, and best of luck to you. Let me ask you this though: you were gonna get on me about that, weren't you?
I
You
would.
thought everybody thinks they're right. You know, everybody wants to be right. I'm telling you.
Because the moment you dropped it in the chat, I'm like, let me send my stuff right now because I've been on this Zoom for hours. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.
Have best of holiday, safe and happy holiday season, man. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right. Let's go. Mr. David Lee there. Where's David Lee? David Lee, you want to unmute yourself? Did we already call this case? I think we already called it. City of Detroit versus David Bernard Lee, case number SP 1405981, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of David Lee.
Mr. Lee, you got to unmute yourself.
What's the count to, Your Honor?
I got insurance, no insurance, and unregistered untitled. I don't know why it's not on the docket.
What David Lee?
It's on for one of them. It is.
Oh, the other one is in the civil infraction?
No, they're both misdemeanors. Mr. Lee. All right.
Can you see me? Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
David Bernard Lee.
Today is the date and time. Good morning to you. 4-7 show cause, Mr. Rowe.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the formal reading of the information and stand mute for the charges.
Winner are not guilty, pleading your client's behalf, will give your client a $0 bond. You have valid registration and insurance, sir?
Not on that vehicle there, Your Honor. That vehicle was a vehicle that I purchased from Ohio.
Let me ask you this. A yes or no question. Do you have valid, do you have a?
Go ahead.
You gonna let me finish?
Yes.
Do you own a vehicle, sir?
Yes.
Do you have valid registration and insurance for that vehicle?
Yes.
Can you show the court that, please?
I can send it over to you. It's with me and my wife's name on it. I can send that over to you.
Send it over to me. The name is in the chat. I can repopulate it if you need to. My email address is.
Okay, I'll get that and send it over to you, Your Honor.
Just make sure you read it better than Miss Green did. All right. Pass the matter.
Okay.
You know me too. When I didn't give a chance. You saw that body language speaks more than words.
Yep.
Let's move on down to iPhone. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes. Yeah. Hello.
What's your name, sir? Morning to you.
Daryl Lloyd.
Daryl Lewis.
Lloyd.
LLOY. I called you a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
Here, I got it.
Oh, you know, we need to do DeMarco Long too.
And
Give me 1 second.
All
All right, City of Detroit versus DeMarco Divine Long.
I'm Daryl Lloyd.
I know, hold on, I gotta get DeMarco Long right quick. He's gonna be quick. Case number S18457671. DeMarco Mendez Long. And again for the record, please.
DeMarco Mendez Long.
Good morning to you.
Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Long, Your Honor.
For purposes of arraignment,
Waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute.
you're not guilty to your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Long, do you have a valid license?
Not at the moment. That's what I'm trying to work on right now.
All right, we'll set a trial date. January 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right. You okay with that?
I was under the
We might want to take an offer from Mr. Hill, Your Honor. I don't know.
It's an 18 case, you know.
Oh, it's 18. Okay.
I mean, you can get an offer.
The offer is allowed, but
allowing. What? No, I want to hear what his impression was. What he was about to say, he was under the impression of something. Go ahead, Mr. Long. What were you under the impression of?
Yeah, I was actually under the impression because last time I had this case, because I'm pretty sure I've been coming to you over and over again.
Yeah,
and I've been dealing with Judge Bryant, and I remember they had told me once I see her that this case was going to be dismissed.
Oh, he had the OWI.
Yeah.
Based on that, I'm comfortable to dismiss.
And he's still on probation with that. We'll dismiss it. Yeah, I'll let you speak.
I appreciate it.
Dismiss. And I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You'll pay the $45 reinstatement fee. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a safe and happy holiday season. And
all right. Thank you. So I'm eligible to get my license?
You got to go to the Secretary of State for that. Pay that $45. I know, and you won't have anything here. I don't know what that probation OWI is going to do. So, but it seems like you may be able to. You should have went there a long time ago.
Yeah, I did. The Secretary of State said I was eligible, but I got to get a lift on 36th District. And Joy Bryant, I said her wrong. Judge Bryant has said she don't see why I can't drive. But
hey, you see how he corrected himself? Because he messed up her name. Everybody knows what's going on. How it's going down there, right?
Yes, indeed.
Everybody knows how it's going down there. All right. Well, you have the warrant out here. It's going to be lifted. The case is going to be dismissed. I don't even think the $45 reinstatement fee will interfere with you, but you can pay that and make sure you know. And then try to go back. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you a safe and happy holiday season. And just best of luck to you, Mr. Long.
You too.
I hope it's the last time we see each other in this capacity. We'll see each other at the Myers or something.
Right. Well, I thank you so much, Judge. You have a great day. Happy holidays, and God bless you.
And you as well. God bless you too. Thank you. Yep. All right, Mr. C of Detroit, Mr. Daryl Aaron Lloyd, case number SP 1619050, appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Lloyd.
Mr. Lloyd, state your name for the record, please.
Daryl Aaron Lloyd.
Today is a date and time. He made sure he was in the passenger seat.
Yes,
he got him the chauffeur today.
Yes, sir. Chauffeur today.
I don't want to get caught driving on in court. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. This is a driver license revoked. We have Mr. Hill. What's the offer here?
The offer is allowing.
He's handing out Christmas presents. So the offer is allowing $240 fine. Will not abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it won't carry any points, and it won't further exacerbate that revoked license. You can have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. Have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right. Pass the matter. Mr. Barry, ready on Lyles?
Yes, Your Honor.
Lyles is in room 2.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lyles. Mr. Lyles, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial and the appointment of counsel.
So, Mr. Lyles, you want me to tell you what this is about?
Yeah, he told me.
This is about proving a point right here, isn't it?
You said, is it about proving a point?
This has got to be about proving a point. Something happened out there at that stop that just didn't sit right with you? If that was you.
Yeah, because they talking about my music.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Because I don't want you to, I want you to maintain your rights. But I'm gonna say this though. Whatever happened out there, the city has offered you a pretty good deal in the sense that if it's found that you had those tinted windows on the car, then you're gonna have to pay that ticket anyway. So they're really giving you an opportunity just to pay the tinted window ticket, and then everything else is gone. But you do have an absolute right to a trial, and if you want to go ahead and go down that road, then that's your right. What do you want to do?
No, we never discussed nothing about no tinted windows. We discussed about loud music and insurance. He said I didn't have any insurance.
So here's the deal. You've been the allegations are that your music was too loud, and here's heard, Mr. Berry, it's heard loud music from motor vehicle heard from several car lengths behind. The statute says that you cannot have your music loud enough that if I'm 10 feet away from you, and I know that's probably not that far, I shouldn't be able to hear your music. So that's the statute, just to give you a little education on the law. And then it says you had no insurance, and then you have the civil infraction ticket for tinted windows on your vehicle. Now your vehicle is not supposed to have tints on the front driver and passenger side windows. No tint at all. I know people say it wasn't limousine tint, it was very light, and you're not supposed to have tinted windows, but for most 4 feet across the front of your windshield. And you were born in '91, so to take you back to the '70s and stuff, and the '80s, the cars used to come with that 4-inch tint. It used to be blue in some cases and stuff like that across the front. I haven't seen a car like that in a long time, but you still can't have any more tint on your windows than that. So, again, you could be not guilty of the insurance and the loudspeaker, but if you have the tint, it's gonna be the same outcome it is today. Now, if you're saying I didn't do any of it, then fine, I'll give you a trial date. What do you want to do?
Yeah, you put it like that. Yeah,
or if you just want to prove a point. Now, don't. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just giving you the facts.
Right. No, it wasn't about proving no point. It was just I ain't know about the tinted window part. I was straight on the music and the insurance. I had valid insurance. That's what I was talking about. The tinted windows, like my truck came like that, so I do it is tinted. My windows, driver window and passenger window is tinted.
It's Lauderdale. That should never come. So, that's another thing I get. People go buy those cars from off the lots and they already have tints on them. It's still not legal. It's still not legal. And it's really a way for an officer to have probable cause to pull you over too. Now, it'd be legal to have tints if you had a valid prescription, but even if you're in the context of getting pulled over, the officer probably wouldn't know that just by your license, and you would have to provide that information with them to have that excuse for the tint. By that time, you're already pulled over too. What do you want to do, Mr. Lyles?
Yeah, I just paid the ticket.
Pay the ticket? All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea counsel on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. $120, Mr. Lyles. When can you pay it? That's a 0-point offense. It doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it doesn't carry any points. And we'll close it out once you pay it. When can you pay it?
You said it do or it don't carry points.
It doesn't carry any points and no abstractions. So meaning that the Secretary of State, it won't even have anything on your driving record at all.
Okay, all right, that's good. Can I get a couple weeks do something like that?
I'll give you 2 weeks. Is that good enough?
That's perfect.
January 6th, strike that, December 6th, 2024, pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, or I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. I know the tinted windows look sweet. I like them too. But again, if you're gonna, if you're gonna have it, you gotta expect that at any point an officer can pull you over for it. All right, sir?
Okay.
Best of luck to you. Have a safe, happy holiday season, all right?
All right, you too.
All right. Let's get these officers out of here. There's only one here, I think. Daoud, he never connected the audio. Madam Interpreter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Vivian Montero, Court Interpreter 18369.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court not to divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
It looks like a Q tattoo that you got on there.
Oh, something like that.
Can you speak to Mr. Herrero Diego and get his full name and see if he has a case number, please?
Certainly. Hello, buenos días. Buenos días. Señor Herrera, buenos días. ¿Puede poner su micrófono?
Sí, ya.
Ok, gracias. ¿Me puede dar su nombre completo, por favor?
Sí, Diego Guadalupe Álvarez Herrera.
Perdón, no le escuché. Está moviendo mucho.
Diego Guadalupe Álvarez Herrera.
¿Y tiene el número de casa por casualidad?
No, el ticket lo dejé en casa.
Ok. El número de caso. ¿No tiene el papel con el número de caso?
No lo traigo ahorita, lo dejé en casa.
Okay, permítame. So I have, this is Diego is the first name. Guadalupe is the middle name. Alvarez is the first last name. And Herrera is the second last name. The interpreter requested the case number. He said, I'm sorry, I left that at home.
Can you spell it, last name first, please?
Okay, so the last name is Alvarez, Alvarez.
And that's a hyphenated portion of it, please.
Your Honor, normally in Hispanic culture, they do not hyphenate the two last names, but in our culture,
normally I get it all ways down here.
I know, it depends upon how the officer writes the ticket as well.
So let me get the whole name. I need to get the whole name spelled out to me. That'll help me better.
Certainly. So the first name is Diego, G-O, D-I-E-G-O. The middle name is Guadalupe, G-U-A-D-A-L-U-P-E. And then the last name is Alvarez, A-L-V-A-R-E-Z. The next last name is Herrera, E-R-R-E-R-A.
H-E-R-R-E-R-A, correct?
I found it, Your Honor.
You got it?
H, yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Give me one case number, please.
There's two different ones. So the first one is 159.
SP?
Yeah, SP, sorry. SP 159
9392, counts 1 and counts 2. It's actually
good with that.
All right, yeah, he's got.
Yeah, it's hyphenated down here, Madam Interpreter.
Thank you.
So the full name has been entered into the system.
Okay.
He's not supposed to be community court though, or should I just make him?
I don't know. I'm trying to find him now. All of his matters are closed.
Yeah, it was dismissed back in August.
He did community court probably. Let's see, allowing, never required. All of his matters are closed. He's free to leave, Madam Interpreter, and we appreciate you. And you have a safe and happy holiday season. Let him know to do the same, please.
Señor, ¿me escucha?
Sí.
Todos sus casos han sido desestimados o cancelados. Usted no tiene que comparecer. ¿Ok? Ya dice que ya se puede retirar de la audiencia y que tenga feliz Día de Acción de Gracias. Felices fiestas.
Ok, muchísimas gracias, señor. Igualmente.
Thank you so much, Wes.
Have a safe and happy holiday season.
Bye, Ms. Montero.
I thought I recognized that voice. Thank you. Have a good one.
This is the City of Detroit versus Carlin Levon Green, case number SP 1629087, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, please.
He sent me valid insurance. I don't see the registration. Okay. Mr. Carlin Green, unmute yourself, please.
Okay, how y'all doing? Good morning.
Morning to you. You sent me valid insurance. State your name for the record, please, sir.
Carlin Levon Green Lindsay.
All right, today is the date and time. Green Lindsay, let's make sure. Do you have used the hyphenated name?
I don't know. I don't use the hyphenated. I just use green.
It's green with an E on the end of it?
No. Just like the color.
Let's check Lindsay too to make sure.
Okay.
Is that with an E or a Y? Or E or A?
A, Lindsay.
No. All right. I got valid insurance for the purposes of arraignment, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
I enter a not guilty plea on this behalf of a $0 bond. You got a no plates charge. Do you have valid registration, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. But I've been spending all morning looking for that piece of paper that I had, and I, for the life of me, cannot find it around here. It's the little paper that I took that little sticker off of. I cannot find it. I thought I had it in my glove compartment, but it's not in the card. It's not in my bag where my important things are, and it's not upstairs. I can't find it.
Yeah, is the car out there?
Yeah, the car outside.
Go outside and show us the plate. Turn your background off.
Okay.
Won't be able to see it with your background on. All right, pass the matter, we'll see it. And then you owe the court already $198 and another $282 for some old cases, all right?
Okay, I was asking about those too, Your Honor. Now I have good reason for validation of why I missed court the first time I had court.
We're not even going there. Just go ahead and pay it. That's all. You don't have to give me any reason. It's already been adjudicated. So go ahead, say what you want to say. Everybody wants to get it off the chest. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It is what it is. You know, I just got.
No, go ahead. I want to hear it now. Curiosity.
Okay, well, you know, like I found the job and I work for transportation. I drive for a railroad company and I drive conductors and crew members to different towns like Toledo, Grayson, Indiana. And so I came in to work one morning, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I tried to stay up for court, and I fell asleep in Miss Court. That's what happened.
In this court?
No. I fell asleep and I missed court I had court the next morning, but I didn't get into work. I didn't get into the house until 7 o'clock that morning. I worked all night. The schedules are crazy.
You're talking about you missed this is recently.
Yes, because that's why I had to reschedule.
No,
that's
so I'm already setting aside the default for the no plates. You show me the plate, we'll dismiss these cases. I'm talking about some old stuff that you already pled to. You got one ticket before I even was thought about being a judge. 2018, you never paid. Excuse me, 198. Then you have another ticket that was a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's in front of me or not, but you never paid.
Judge, I paid every last single ticket that the Detroit asked me to pay. I don't.
Are you Carlin Levon Green?
Yes.
Well, you haven't paid every ticket that the court asked you to pay. That's just it. And those are, but now let me say this. You may have paid it in some chance that the clerk entered into the wrong number and the money went somewhere else or something. But what I see here, you haven't paid.
Okay, sir, I will.
You paid $100 for one. Let me see what that one says. And that's a warrant out for your arrest on that. Let's recall the warrant.
Oh my goodness.
On his behalf.
Trying to see if it's community service, because it was set for a review date. Maybe it was supposed to be a delayed sentence, just never paid.
Yeah, I'm not aware of none of these tickets. I've been paying off tickets since after the pandemic.
That may be a reason why you're not aware. You got so many tickets that you weren't aware. You paid and made a partial payment on July the 19th, 2022 of $100.
The fund never stopped, you know.
The original fine was $240 plus the $45 reinstatement fee. I'm gonna get you back down to the original fine. I waive late and warrant fees. That should get you back down to 185.
Your Honor, can I do like community service or something for this? Like this. I've been trying so hard to pay off all this stuff. I have way more tickets than these. Like I said, I thought I took care of everything that I was supposed to do, and I'm like I said, I'm not aware of none of these tickets. I'm sorry. I apologize. I would have been taken care of them if I could have.
All right. Show us the plate.
Okay. Now, I don't know how to do that background thingy you told me.
Go to your video. And then tap video, it should say background. Officer E. Thomas, Brady never showed. You be safe out there. Have a safe and happy holiday season. If I don't, failure to appear warrant, $0 fine.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
Go ahead. You give me 12 hours of community service, we'll clear up everything here.
That's perfect, Your Honor. Thank you so much, man.
Like color stickers.
All right, we're going to dismiss these new cases.
Okay, there you go, my blur. None. Okay, here we go. You see me?
I see.
Yeah, December 25th.
And he's got a Cadillac too.
Nice ride, sir.
I don't even have a Cadillac. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you hear it all when you get down here, Mr. Green. I swear you hear it all. He's driving a Cadillac. Oh my goodness. You want to do community service?
Yes, I don't mind helping the city.
on, hey.
Hey, Your Honor, if you don't mind me asking, what you drive though?
I drive a 09 Grand Marquis.
Okay, that's cool.
It's clean.
Yeah,
But
I
you
know,
know,
look.
it's an 09 Grand Marquis.
Yeah.
My kids have newer cars than me.
Look, I'm gonna get me something.
Miss Lauderdale, you laughing at me, Miss Lauderdale? All right, so I'm gonna put you in touch with Miss Green for community service. Refer to Miss Green.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 30 days. Come back in 30 days. At 8/25/12/16/2024. The number of Miss Green, you have an ink pen?
I'm about to go to the house and get it.
Let's pass the matter. I'll give you the number when you get back. All right, let's get Mr. Lloyd back. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lloyd. Mr. Lloyd, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's your client want to do?
I don't think that wasn't me, was it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, that was my client. It was a few minutes ago. We had an offer, I believe, for allowing. My client's going to be on public. Yeah.
Look at Ms. Soroki taking a stab at me. You know, you took too long, Judge. That's why. You want to take the deal?
I left my short-term memory, Judge.
You want to take the deal, Mr. Lloyd? I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right, raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to September the 4th, 2024, around 9:53 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Huntington Street. Have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Is this a Grand Marquis too? Mr. Lloyd? What happened, Mr. Lloyd? He dropped off. All right, pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Green. Mr. Green, the number to community service whenever you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you are.
313-965-30. Strike that. 313-965-8130. I need a good number for you, from you.
Okay, 313-758-9868.
I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that Ms. Green from the Community Service Department. I got 12 hours of community service. Will clear everything up for you. And I'm going to give you 30 days to complete it. Come back on December 16th. If you find in the next couple of days or weeks that they haven't contacted you, then you will give us a reach back out. We'll get you in touch with them. Another little tip.
Can I get that number again?
Pardon me?
Can I get that number one more time? 965
8130.
Oh, 8130. Okay, gotcha.
My buddy used to be a conductor and an engineer, so
Yeah.
I know he used to get one. You would have been the one driving him from Toledo. He used to go from Toledo sometimes, Chicago and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
Are you going to be a conductor or engineer?
I was thinking about it, but right now I'm taking my CDLs. I'm thinking about going to truck driving.
That's big money too, but it's both big money jobs.
They are big money. Yeah, they do got big money. That's nice. That's a nice job. Nice job.
Both of them, you got to require a lot of hours, but if you put the hours in, you get the money back. You'll get the return. All right, be safe out there, sir. Have a safe, happy holiday season. We'll see you
Man,
back on
same to you,
December
Judge
16th.
Perkins, man. You awesome, man. Stay righteous and you king.
I'll try. Thank you much, sir. I appreciate
All right,
it.
man. All right, y'all too.
All right, Daryl Lewis. Daryl Lewis.
How you doing, Judge?
Good morning. Is this actually Daryl Lewis?
Yes, Daryl
All right,
Lloyd.
let's see. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's see. Where's Mr. Lewis on this doc?
He's on page 7.
Yeah, Daryl Matthew Lewis.
Yes.
Junior or?
This is where we saved the most for last time.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's not that many. City of Detroit versus Daryl Lewis, case, and the state of Michigan versus Daryl Lewis, case number SB 9271991, SX 3304513, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1380375 18413080, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Daryl Lewis.
Pauline Soroki on behalf of Daryl Lewis.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Council, go ahead.
Your Honor, waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges.
You're not guilty, plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Hill is ready for the offer, I think.
Yeah, if he's got his documents, we're okay with it, but otherwise there's 2 improper plates, please, that we would need.
Improper plates twice. Dismiss the balance. Absolute right to a trial. Mr. Lewis, put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. Have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right.
Okay.
All right. On the telephone, 313-808-7484. Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Mr. Finkley, Jim Finkley.
Mr. Jim Finkley.
Yes.
You know what my father always said? He says, if you tell a man how you want to be addressed, Mr. Finkley.
Yes.
Why are you so late though?
I overslept due to my medicine.
That's not.
So I apologize for that. I apologize truly for that.
That's why.
Because I value time, I really do, and I'm so sorry that I'm late.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Finkley?
9/16/76.
City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Jim Lanier Finkley. Case number SP 1194798, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. He's got a lot of civil infractions.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Finkley.
Jim Lanier Finkley.
I don't have it.
Yeah, it's on 2. Day is the date and time set for arraignment on the warrant, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Plaintiff or not guilty plea on his behalf will give him a $0 bond. He owes a lot of civil infractions. I have a total of, I would say, $1,326 worth of civil infractions. One of which, no proof of insurance of $288 is preventing Mr. Finkley from getting potentially getting a license. Usually when I see that, you don't have a valid license. I don't know if that's the case for yourself, Mr. Finkley, but I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. What is gonna be the offer? It's no insurance, suspended license, and unregistered title.
I'll dismiss the misdemeanors and amend the no proof of insurance unless it's too old to effective.
If you're gonna just dismiss the misdemeanors, Mr. Finkley, you pay all your civil infractions and then you can get a license.
How can I go about doing that? because I really need my license. I got some jobs lined up.
Pay them. We're dismissing these cases. I'm waiving the warrant fee. You get that's a Christmas gift.
Yes. Okay. Can I ask a question? I had a court date on. Can I ask a question, please?
Man.
I had a court date with Judge Masters. Let me get his name right. And he said that he took your case. That's why I missed your first court date on the 21st of October, because he said he combined in both court dates. And he had gave me a sum of $340. And I told him, I said, no, I have another court case with Perkins on the 21st, but I had a court case with him on the 18th. And he said, well, I took his case and I was authorized to pay $340 by the 18th of this month. I don't know how.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong. But here's the deal. And I'll give you a little bit about how it works a little bit. So in my courtroom, I'll pull up your name and whatever, I'll see your name on the docket, but a lot of times people have more cases that are on the docket. So I'll pull up your name to the computer and I run down every case that you have. Somehow you must have got these tickets in the 4th precinct, because I usually wouldn't have the letter F. That's why you were in front of the other judge. But you're here today, and the cases that I see in the system today are in warrant status. So the other court didn't pick that up, or some courts don't do that. Larry Williams usually picks those up. Larry Williams usually does that.
He picked it up, and I'm going to pay the other $240 of the balance. Soon I get off the phone with you, and I had a court date for you on the 21st, but he had said I didn't have to have that court date because he combined everything together. I don't know and I was lost when he said it. Then I ended up getting a ticket from you saying that I missed court, but he had said that he took that case. I read it to him and everything. He said he got the document. And he said you paid $340.
I see it in here. You pled guilty on October 18th. And Larry Williams give you the same deal. I would have given you $240 fine, dismiss, well, I don't know if this is dismissed upon payment, but it would have been closed out. It would have been dismissed upon payment. You never paid it. That's why you're here today for a show cause. Why?
Yeah,
show cause
Yes, I'm about to go pay the $240 for that right now for Larry Williams.
Well, it'll close itself out. And now you got another benefit for showing up today. Those 3 cases that were in warrant status are dismissed. So really, if you come to the courthouse and you pay, if you come to the courthouse and you pay that $1,326 or so I mentioned to you, you can go to the Secretary of State next week and get yourself a license, potentially. Because I don't know what tickets you have in other jurisdictions, all right?
I owe $1,300.
You owe $1,300.
Wow, man.
At least, yeah. That's for stuff you left in your wake, sir. That's for stuff from years ago that you got a ticket for and you never paid.
Oh, man. Dang.
Yep, it adds up.
But Secretary of State sent me a paperwork too, also, Your Honor, saying I only owe $645.
Listen. We're not gonna keep going and debating this.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the easy way, and you're still going $1,300, but pay the $288 first on that no insurance proof, and then wait 48 to 72 hours to go to Secretary of State. And then you deal with I'll even mark on the file allow payment plan. Then you get in a payment plan for the rest of the month.
I didn't quite understand. Can you repeat that for me, please?
He wanted to hear that again. Pay the $288 first for the no insurance proof. And then go to the Secretary of State in 48 to 72 hours once you pay that. And then after you pay that, you can probably get a license, but that $288 is holding your license of any of that. I'm going to put down there that ROA. I'll put down there dismiss it. And then once you get the license, sir, then you still have to deal with the other monies, all right?
Okay.
So then you can make a payment plan with the court. Well, go pay that $288 for that no insurance proof. And and potentially get a license.
Is that the same balance as the 240 I owe, or that's
No,
288?
it's 288. You still owe the two. Here, let me break it down to you one time.
Yeah.
You owe, here's what you owe. And you can get a calculator out and you can add it up, or you can just take a mental note. You owe 174, 144, 144, 192, 144, 288, and 240.
Right.
You owe all of that. The 288 is stopping you from getting a license, at least with the 36th District Court.
Right.
The other monies are going to be out there until you pay them.
Right.
All right. Be safe, sir. Have a safe, happy holiday season.
Oh, excuse me. Can I ask one more question?
No, let me see. 313-656-9832. What's your name, please?
Oh my God. I don't know.
313-656-9832. What's your name?
Is it Alicia Santiago? Oh.
Delisa Santiago?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on the, it doesn't show up.
I see. Hold on. All right. What is your last question, Mr. Pinkley?
Yes, you said I got to pay the 240, right? And then when I pay the 288, my license, I could be able to receive my license.
I said that. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay all the other stuff at some point. But yes, if you pay the 288, I don't know how many different ways I can say it.
No, I mean I didn't quite understand you. I'm sorry about that.
You're just fighting that $1,300. That's not gonna change.
Yeah, that was like some coffee with no sugar, boy.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You just it blew your top off. You can't
Yes, it did.
I mean, that's what he's doing. All right, so I gave you a Christmas gift. Pay the 288, you want a license. Once you get a license, them jobs you got lined up, you can go get some work and you can pay the rest of it off.
Right.
You left this stuff. I didn't. You got these tickets.
Yes, I did. It's all totally my fault.
All right, so get over it. Get to work.
Okay. So I just come down there and pay. So how do I need a ticket or a number to pay that 288?
I'm not. You're a grown man, Mr. Finkley. That's what he told me. You go figure it out. I'm done with you, Mr. Finkley. Have a good, safe, happy holiday season, sir. All right.
And you have a lovely day also. Thank you a lot to you,
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Alicia Santiago. Case number SP 1239278, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Over to Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Santiago.
Alicia Lee Santiago.
She came in right on the right time. Dismissed, ma'am. No officer. Safe and happy holiday season, all right?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Best of luck to y'all. Wait for warranty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Lewis, let's go back on the record lastly with Mr. Lewis.
Wait,
Go ahead,
I can hang up now?
You may.
Oh,
be safe.
Okay, thank you.
What's the deal?
May you repeat that, Judge?
Miss Soroki?
Yes, Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
What's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Lewis is going to take a bench trial date.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
January 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Have a safe, happy holiday season, Mr. Lewis, and best of luck to you. I'll see you in the new year.
All right, thank you.
Is this Lloyd?
Yes, sir. My phone went dead, sir. Sorry about that.
You wanna take the deal? Let's go back on the record with Lloyd. You're taking the allowing, correct? He's gone again. You should have seen it yesterday. All right, Miss Lauderdale. I always think when I call your name, I think of the movie Ray. Dallas Lauderdale. Let's see what you've done. And good morning to you. All right, let's step up, Ms. Lauderdale. This is the city of Detroit versus Dominique Lauderdale, case number SP 1551695, count 1, 2, and 3, SP 1551697, SP 975204, count 3. Appearance for the record, please. State your name for the record.
Dominique Lauderdale.
All right, you said you were coming to bring some money down, and I don't see not one dime. Why make the trip?
I have to.
You just wanted to see me in person, right?
No, I have to take you serious and me serious.
I didn't say you weren't taking me serious, but I don't see how from this morning, you said you were gonna pay the $240. And now we're still in the morning. I know it's late now, it's just afternoon now. And there's no $240. What happened on the way there? Did you do some Christmas shopping or something like that? What?
No, honestly, I do have the $240. So I'm not working.
Come on, get it out.
I have an illness. I have lupus, so my body be in and out,
I
up and
understand
down. Like when I told you I was on my way to you, I promise you, I tried to make my way, but the way I'm set up in the bed, I deeply apologize for even, I don't know, I was underneath the covered up.
I listen, my sister-in-law.
I'm living off, so SSI right now. And I don't like it at all.
I got you.
I'm not used to it. And I am trying to work. It's hard finding a job that do 1099 or under the table. I'm just being honest.
All right, let me stop. First of all, I know, yeah, because you go to that under the table stuff, and you don't want to put that on the stuff. What happened to the microphone? How long have we been off the record? Okay. So anyway, this is a review anyway. So anyway, my sister-in-law had this, and she succumbed to her injury. Her ill. I'm glad to hear you look healthy, and by the looks of it, I know the seriousness of it. So that's one thing I'll say. Secondly, I'll say this: it's just tell me what you want. What do you want me to do? You want to keep that $240 for this holiday?
My daughter's birthday Sunday.
You want to keep that $240?
Yeah.
Why tell me that you're gonna bring the $240 down and you don't want to bring it down?
Because it's what you say goes.
Yeah, but Miss Lauderdale, I mean, if everybody said, hey, matter of fact, your birthday is on my mom's birthday. You see that? 4/21, she's making some headway here.
April 21st.
April 21st, and your brother's birthday. Yep. So I can give you some community service. I can get you a payment plan. What you want to do?
So I did start a job. I did go apply for a job to take care of business. So I start Family Dollar. I don't know when. Tomorrow, Saturday, I gotta go do my paperwork. But as of tomorrow, I'm sure I'll be on a schedule for next week.
All right, here's this. I'm gonna give you 60 days. Come back January 16th. Either get in the payment plan, I'm gonna mark again, allow payment plan. And then you'll be done with me. Or when you hit that mega million, then just pay it off. You don't even have to take care of me. I'll keep driving my old 09 Grand Marquis, just pay it off and you take care of you and your baby. All right?
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming down. You didn't have to do that.
Thank you.
All right?
I appreciate
And
it.
have a safe, happy holiday season, ma'am. January 16th, either get that payment plan or pay it off. And then we'll be done.
Well, appreciate it.
Much definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a better.
And take care of yourself. Too.
I am.
All right. All right. That's it. That's my day in a nutshell.
I mean, it's the best court to be in.
I appreciate it. I will try.
You could have used Mr. Hill yesterday for that retained counsel.
I could have used Mr. Hill all the time. Turn that off.
That YouTube.
They'll turn off YouTube too.